Your mate out there, is this what they do for their wives? Your mate, is this what they buy for their wives? Your mate outside, do you know Mr. Akinyele? He bought a car for your wife. What for his wife? What did you buy for your mate? That Mr. Akinyele is your mate, oh. He bought a car for his wife. You, what are you buying for me? Is that how your mates treat their wives? Please. Hello, my name is Fumi Badia and you are welcome to Irresistible Grace. You know what to do on this channel. Basically, we motivate. Anything at all that's motivated, we sure do that, okay? So if you are yet to subscribe, please do what to subscribe. You can as well check my former videos, and if you see it inspiring, then please subscribe, like, and comment, okay? So today, go by the title, we're talking about 10 things you shouldn't say to your spouse or your partner. So whether you are married or you are in a relationship, these are stuff that we should take note of that you shouldn't say. Number one, this one is so super common and it shouldn't be. That is how you behaved in 2005. That is what you said in 2016. Now, referring back to the past, especially when the person in question has apologized, it's not healthy. That's not a healthy relationship. It's really going to bring a lot of issues in the marriage or in the relationship, because the person now will tend to feel, okay, this person, she's never going to accept, even when I apologize, no matter what I do, she will still have to go back to refer to the past. So there's just no point to apologize anymore. Yeah, the guy can think that way. So anytime he does anything wrong, he doesn't even want to apologize. He feels, okay, even if I apologize, you will still come back and say it. So there's no point. And that's not healthy at all. So if you're doing that, stop it. Number two, this person would have just done it better. I know Mr. Shegun would have just done it better. Mr. Irish would have done it better. I know that. Now, that is so bad. When you are comparing your husband with another person, or your spouse or your partner, whoever it is, your boyfriend or whatever, you are comparing that person to another person. No man wants that. The moment to do it, if he's a cool, calm guy, he can take it so super quiet with you. But if it's someone who's aggressive, gosh, you are in for it. It's not a nice thing for you to compare your husband with another person. You make him feel little. You make him feel so low of himself. You're only trying to tell him he's not capable, that other people can do it better than him. And that speaks, on his ego. We know that men are kind of egoistic. So you are trying to remind them. And don't try to remind him how egoistic he is. Okay, no man wants you to compare him. Tip 3, insulting his family. Oh gosh, I don't think there's any lady who will do that kind of mistake. But if you know you have done that kind of mistake, trust me, that's a big one, like a huge one. It's really going to take a very long time for him to believe that you are well cultured. If you are a lady who does that, you insult your husband's family, good Lord, it's not going to smile with you. No matter what. In fact, he's really going to see you as a witch. And to a large extent, he may start feeling, oh yeah, I made a mistake to have married you. So you don't like my family, right? No man wants that. No matter how bad the background may look or how the family setup is, you don't like it. It looks somehow, or you don't like the way other kids in the family, whatever, are being trained, or you don't like how his sisters behave, or you don't like what his mama said to you. Girl, shush your mouth. Don't insult his family. No man wants that. He's not going to take it lightly with you. He's not going to appreciate your comments. So no matter what they do, just appreciate them. Tip 4, mentioning your ex or talking about your ex relationship. Except you guys are just saying it for the fun of it. Sometimes myself and my husband will talk about ex just for the fun of it, or the experiences or the lessons you learned. But when you are now mentioning him, or there's a little fight between your husband, and you're like, if it was Raymond, you would have done it better. I know that Tunde cannot do like this. I know No man wants to hear that. Stop mentioning your ex. It only makes him feel unsecured, and it makes him feel like you are one leg into the marriage and one leg out. Don't introduce that name in your marriage. No man wants that. Tip 6. When you are threatening to leave the marriage. Oh, I made a huge mistake to have married you. I made the mistake of my life. If you try this next time, I will divorce you. Now, when you do that, it makes the person feel unsecured. It makes the person feel like, okay, you don't even know exactly what you want. You're just one leg into the relationship and you're one leg out. In fact, it's not healthy at all. Apparently, a lot of women tend to say this. A lot of women say this in their marriages. It's not good. Stop it, okay? You may feel angered, but try to control your anger. Don't say words that later on you regret. And words are quite heavy. Words are special. And as special as they are, or the reason why they are so special is because when it bounces out of your mouth, like, you can't swallow it. The only thing you can say is you're sorry. But whatever you have said has registered in the mind of that person. It can use that against you later on in life. So be careful what you say. If you are angry at the moment, fine, no problem. But be careful what you say. Don't start throwing out words that you will later regret, or start saying stuff that you don't like, or start threatening him. If you try this next time with me, I'm going to take the key. I will run out of this house. I don't know why I'm even in this marriage in the first place. Don't say that. It's going to ruin your marriage. Trust me, don't do it. Another one, I think it's the 7th one, if I'm not mistaken, is abusive language or curse. This is so common in Nigeria, I would say, but I know it happens in other African countries and probably the Western countries, I don't know. But I'm going to take Nigeria for an example. Couples, they curse themselves, abuse themselves as if they never loved each other, as if they don't even love each other. Don't do that. Don't abuse your spouse. Don't abuse or insult. You are stupid. You are mad. You're crazy. Fine, maybe if you're joking, it's fine. Maybe you just pass it out as a joke. It's okay. Maybe that's the way you guys relate. But out of anger, you then release those words. Oh, you are stupid. You are mad. You are crazy. Your father. They are not nice. It's not a good sign of a marriage that's going to last long. In marriage or in a relationship, there must be respect, mutual respect. I respect you, you respect me. As much as we play, we laugh, we joke, there are certain words that you shouldn't say to your man. There are certain words you shouldn't say to your woman. Okay, so abusive language, out of it, like out of the equation. You don't need it, so don't say it. Man, is this how your mates do it? Oh, look at you. Is this how your mates do this thing? Your mates out there, is this what they do for their wives? Your mates, is this what they buy for their wives? Your mates outside, do you know Mr. Akinyele? He bought a car for your wife. What for his wife? What did you buy for your mate? That Mr. Akinyele is your mate, oh. He bought a car for his wife. You, what are you buying for me? Is that how your mates treat their wives? Please don't say that to your spouse. Like you are comparing him. You're going to make him feel low of himself. You are going to make him feel belittled. You are tamping on his self-esteem, his ego. He wouldn't like it. He wouldn't appreciate you for that at all. You don't need to remind him. If he's not up to the task, he knows personally that he's not meeting up to standard. So he knows, and he's doing everything. Do you know that's so funny about men? The way they think. Usually they will think of so many stuff and they will not even tell you. But you will not know. But as a lady, you just can't start pouring out how you feel at that point. You don't know whether the guy has thought over it. You don't know if he has cried over the particular issue, but you are here, you are pouring out your own feelings in words while he's looking for solution, okay? So you don't have to compare your man with another person. If he's not meeting up to standard, you don't need to remind him of that. He knows he's not meeting up, and he's trying his best to meet up, because every man wants to be man enough. Every man wants to man up. So you don't need to remind him to man up, okay? You don't need it. Trust me, you don't need it. Another thing is, if your man has acted stupid, in quotes, there's no point making him look more stupid, okay? Now he did something and he has realized that thing was a mistake. You don't need to remind him how stupid, in quote, he was to have made that mistake. Okay. Another words that you shouldn't say to your spouse is telling him you regret being in that marriage. Oh, no, don't say that. Okay, you chose him over so many people. Getting married, it's a huge decision. You made it. You made that decision. Nobody forced you to do it. So don't make him feel like, I just regret. I regret I got married to you. I regretted the day I said yes, I do. I regretted the day we had our first sex. I regretted the day I met you. Blah and blah and blah. You don't need it. Don't say those words to him, okay? That point is, don't make references to his past. Now, if he has shared with you his old life, like the way he was before, and all of a sudden you got angry about a particular issue, and then you are referring him back to his old life, to his past, to the things he did when probably they knew Christ, or when he never met you, those stuff that he did, you're not using it against him. It's not nice. Don't do that, girl. Please don't do it. Another thing is, don't say things that would make him feel bad. Choice of words really matter in relationship as well as marriage. Don't say things that will make him feel bad. Don't give him names that it's not called. Don't put him in a position where he wants to come home and then he's worried that he's meeting another problem once he gets home. So don't make him feel bad. Don't say things that will make him feel less of a man. You don't want that for yourself, because it's going to affect him emotionally, even career-wise, financially. It's going to affect such a man, and that's not healthy for a relationship or even for marriage. So these are little stuff I just have to share with you guys. And if you think you have found yourself in this categories or in this I mentioned, just adjust yourself basically. And I think the best way you can adjust yourself, sometimes you just need to move to your mouth. As a lady, I know we like to talk. When we talk, we kind of express our feelings from talking. We kind of burn down that feelings when we talk, but usually it doesn't work all the time. So sometimes you just need to keep mute. Sometimes you don't have to talk. Sometimes you need to pretend as if you don't even understand what's going on, because you want to save some arguments, some unnecessary aggressions and all that. So yeah, I know as ladies we like to talk it out, but sometimes you just need to suck it in, okay? Thank you so much for listening. If you do enjoy this, please don't forget to give it a thumb up. It sure means a lot to me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am pleading, I'm begging, I'm kneeling, I'm doing everything right now. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? Thank you so much. We'd like to hear from you, but till then, bye.